That's right, assets. When we think of assets, we usually think of the things that we value. You might even say the things that create a sense of security for us in our lives. You know, some of the assets that people have are the things that suddenly were lost during Hurricane Fiona and Hurricane Ian. But those are assets. They create a sense of security. We accumulate and protect assets because they become, in a way, marks or signifiers of our importance and of our well-being. And so we gather them to ourselves. That's why it's hard to let things go. Even things that have been sitting for 20 years in the basement in big bags, garbage bags, and we've never touched, and yet we don't want to get rid of them, right? Because they're our assets. They give us a sense of security. Right? But I wonder if you've noticed, it seems that the church has been spending a lot of time focusing more on what we don't have, right? What we are lacking. And that focus has a name. We call it an inventory of liabilities. An inventory of liabilities is simply a litany of things that we don't have, the things that we wish we had, things we would love to have but we can't quite reach for. It may be that the pandemic has contributed to a sense of deficit in the thinking of the church. After all the signs point to an across-the-church deficit and decline that really seemed to bump up through the pandemic time. Even with all the efforts that we made as a church to remain connected through alternative forms of worship, including Zoom and all those other things that we tried to do endlessly, maybe people have become accustomed to staying at home. Or maybe people are now left wondering why they need to return to church at all, because the truth is people weathered the pandemic without physical church for close to a solid year, so why go back now? No doubt some